Hello, and welcome back to another trek to the dungeon. I'm going to run Arcano, a standard deep elf wizard. And I say standard because y'all know I've run this more than I've run any other combo. I just want to see if I still got it or not, so to speak. I know that the first, with these, you gotta give it 2 or 3 shots because that first one, you might open the door and see that fucker. But I want to give it a run, see how it goes. So fingers crossed, we'll see how it goes. Okay, we survived. That was potentially lethal. And hey, I grabbed a non-cursed weapon. Yay! First things first, pick up Blink. Fuck deaths due to stupid reasons. Now I can have death due to my own stupid reasons. Definitely want to focus Conjuration first. Take my chances on the Spear. Elven Spear, but yeah, there we go. Tridents are obviously my favorite opening weapon. Really good attack speed and accuracy to damage ratio. I'll take my chances. Yay! Another uncursed weapon, and a good dagger, and one that will actually potentially be a good stabbing weapon. Definitely one that I'm happy to throw some more weight behind in terms of scrolls. I will keep this happily. Oh, fuck, if that's a dagger. I gotta try all of these. It's the only chance I have of surviving. Nope. Yeah. And it's unfortunate because if I had killed that guy and taken his dagger, I would have been set for the rest of the game. Anyway, like I said, a few chances, because there's never any way to be sure with these guys. Spellcasting is really not even that necessary, but because I'm going to be going into multiple... No, we'll streamline it. I quit. Can't deal with a melee thingy. Fuck! No! Bullshit! Auto... How do you survive this? How the fuck do you survive this? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 characters post-lair. Any number of characters before, most of whom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so a third of my characters are making it to the lair at least. That's reasonable. Alright, here goes. So here's a kill wizard. Killzard. Shout. Wait for the ooze. That was a full tank of 7 shots. I mean, it's literally the first enemy I encountered. I couldn't have done anything different. I've managed to land 9 shots without being attacked. Focus the conjurations. Trickle the spellcasting to 5 and then drop it. Spellcast ability is not my problem here. Mana pool is not a big deal either. It's the early game miscasts that are getting to me. There we go. That's amazingly good news. That will get the blink into range. Yes, I can blink. All the more reason not to go past 5 on spellcasting. Shout and wait. There. Oh fuck, I forgot strength. God damn it. Alright, well, my bad. We need to boost strength soon. Kill some bats. Should be okay here. Blink. Blink, blink. Took a few blinks. Let's wait a little bit, and then if that doesn't work, nope, I'm okay. We're good. Damn. Perfect. Wow, the Faded Cloud has a very short range. Just wait a second, and then... Boom! Excellent. Alright, let's see. Nope. Power up. Try the spear. Flamey spear. If I had been touched by that guy, I would have died. Shout once. Wait. That red potion was blood. I'm not sure why a kobold was carrying around blood potions, but there you have it. Alright, so far so good. So far so very good. Let's go ahead and poke this guy with my flamey spear. So far, so good. Ugh! I want to try the new spear out of my instinct of trying for a new weapon, but cursed weapons have been teaching me how fucked up they are. I'll be better off just sticking with the weapon I know works. Conjure flame. Repel missiles is not a bad option, considering it's castable. Yes, I have a plan. We'll start with blowgun. Then we'll max out range a couple times. Seriously, you're not... There you go, you woke up. Get the poison stacking going. There's the healing potion. There's another healing potion. God damn it. Oh, fucking lucky. Oh, god damn it, the blowgun is cursed. Every freaking time, every freaking weapon. Hey, there we go. Came off. We will hang on to the blowgun. Cursed or not, it obviously gets the job done. Ooh, wizardry book. And it comes with a usable spell for my next tier of devastation. I'm immediately going to start training Conjures of Fire because Fireball is a damn solid choice. Have I maxed out power? On Conjuration, yes. Castability is good. Spellcasting is reasonable, but I need to start trickling into defense too. And I can cut spellcasting. Oh, it's cut. Okay, good. I would train fighting, but the aptitude is low enough that by the time it gains me 10 extra HP, it wouldn't really be of much use. Let me say that again. The amount of points I would need to put into that skill relative to the amount of benefit I'm going to get, I would be better off buffing my dodging and just praying not to get blasted by something uncounterable or undodgeable. Stab fires. Oh, shit. Again, Mephitic Cloud. I'll take my chances at being poked on the way out. Ration is good. This is a very dangerous position to be standing in. Let's just pull the Jackal and get out of here. Like, the moment one of those guys wakes up or accidentally pokes me, I just die, huh? And then I have another tale to tell about what I should have done. That's part of the problem, is that the odds of something going wrong are really low. On the scale of, say, 10% in a situation like that, the odds of success are like 90%, let's say. That said, you make that risk 10 times, you take that risk 10 times, you don't ever get far. Except, of course, if you just get a really lucky run, but who wants to be the guy who wins this game by attrition? You want to be the guy who wins this game because you're freaking good at it. I'll take a melee Mephitic Cloud. That's a low odds of failure. If it does fail, I can always just take another step back. We're gonna poke him from here. Take him down. You'll notice I haven't even touched the Fireball spell yet. It's because with the miscast penalties on a level 5, it'd be a little too risky to fire off unless I need it. Thanks to the Wizardry Ring, though, I will have it up and running earlier than would be normal. I should identify that, if possible. That stack of 3 potions. Nope. I was hoping that they were the curing or heal wounds. That would have been very useful information. Though, to be fair, increasing my dodging in a pinch is at least as useful to know about. If I'm going to keep self-mephiticking, it's going to be very important to figure out what the cure is, so I can cure out of my own confusion the one time it matters. Try out the rings. An unknown ring that wasn't cursed. I'm trying out the scrolls because I don't fancy dying with the counter option in my pocket again. Spellcasting. Wow. Yeah, my mana pool is actually pretty massive right now, so spellcasting is utterly irrelevant. 21 mana is enough that I could ostensibly start firing off fireballs and still have the mana to sustain that. Next floor. I really do need a dagger right now. Do I have a dagger of some kind? No, no dagger that I would want to use, just that uncursed one. Because the amount of damage I get off of Mephitic stabbing is high. Now, to be entirely fair, this character already has their level 2 option in fireballing. My hair is tingling. I'm gonna run because I'm at half mana, half health, one ogre that I haven't seen, and one wyvern I have. Okay, now I can go back. The full tank, I feel pretty confident in my ability to take on a wyvern eventually. Let's try and get a shot off with fireball, soften it up. What? Oh, it killed itself. Okay. I was gonna say, what the hell dealt so much damage all of a sudden, but I'm also really glad that I didn't ever risk melee with it, because, again, one bite. I love Lapis Lazuli. What is it? It's an unknown amulet. And I do have the ID scroll to make sure it's not something bad. It is bad. It's very bad, actually. If I had attempted to blink while wearing that, I would have died. You know, presuming I was blinking to avoid death. Do I have Fireball up yet? Or Conjure Flame? I do. Good. That's going to be important for this kind of scenario. We're going to do Conjure Flame, and then that. Have him dance around till he stumbles into the fire. You won't even dance, he'll just burn. And that looks like the Ecumenical Temple, potentially? No, never mind. Anybody dumb enough to walk into there will just die. Somebody else will have to be made dumb enough to walk into there. Out we go. We need to confuse that guy. I recognize when he goes invisible and is confused I'll never find him, but yeah. Him being confused means he won't shoot me. Put me in critical range in one blast, that kind of thing. What is this thing? Oh, it's a black bear. That's why it's hurting so much. That was a lot of blinks to get away. Got him eventually, though. Boom. Edible, back to full, and not fucking around with you guys. I can get 3 fires down, I'll give it a shot. He's not approaching. Excellent. Confuse him into it, or away from it. If he's going away, then I'm just gonna recover my mana. Oh, Articuno. How good to see you. Why don't you die in a fire? Yeah, you know what? It's not that my skills are all gone. Though obviously I'm not as good as I used to be. There's definitely an element of I was trying a race class that's just not as good. You know, now that I already have Fireball, I'm not as worried about Sif Muna's breadth of spells that he can offer, nor desperate enough that I need an urgent spell, so I actually can choose either deity, and I'll go with the Lord of Conjurations simply because, boom, look what I just did. I'm obviously going Blaster, Caster, Kill Wizard. So let's commit. Ooh, dag. There's a dagger. Where the hell is it? A protection dagger. Excellent, excellent. So if I'm not if I'm not trying to kill things with it, it'll be useful because of its protection. If I am trying to kill things with it, it'll be useful because of its stabbing capability. He's awake, he's aware, but now he can't do anything. How you play this game without Mephitic Clouds baffles me. I'm not saying it can't be done, obviously it can, it's just... Sometimes Goliath kills David. Usually David kills Goliath, at least in the stories. Poke, poke. I'll kill you too. Oh! Oh. First things first, pick up the gloves because they're cheap and available. I don't think I have a cloak yet either, so both of those, please. Next, the question becomes armor. Given that I am wearing a Ring of Wizardry, I can probably afford to deal with leather. So let's see what the leather does. Cursed Dex Plus. Doesn't kill my spellcasting at all. I consider this win-win. Dex Plus makes me a little bit more dodgy, which is exactly what I'm after. Also going to turn back on spellcasting with a view of getting my hungerlessness going. Turn off dodge. I need to keep giving a defense skill. And I need conjurations and I need fire, so 4 spells trains, ugh, that's bad. I really should just ditch the unnecessary hungerlessness because, come on, I'm still getting corpses at this stage of the game. Gotcha both. Go for the stabs. The other thing I could do, and I hesitate to bring it up, but it is true. Actually, I should. I'll drop dodging. I'll actually put some points into stealth as a defense mechanism for the moment. It's not long-term a good idea because all conjurations are noisy, but I got a +3 aptitude and it will boost my stabbing, so it's really more of an offensive boost than a purely defensive one. Shock is available. I'll pass. Technically allows me to hit multiple targets and through stuff, but in practice, I already hit multiple targets with Fireball. I need to get out of here before things get more dangerous, so we're just gonna leave. Wait, this isn't the way out? Oh no, it is, okay. I just didn't... That scorpion corpse looked like something a bit more than a corpse to me. So you're dead. I'll take 3 slimes, probably, or 2 fires to get rid of the slime. Nope, just 1. Oh, I assumed you'd be unintelligent enough to walk into a fire. I guess not. You're confused. We're gonna protect myself with a fire, and then blast you with Fireball. Of course, going straight to strength because I have plenty of intelligence. At least for this stage of the game. And not enough strength. Floor cleared, next floor. We're just gonna fire off a couple fireballs into the melee. 1, 2. Magic dart. Okay, that's everything. Very much an adequate fireball. Fireball for sure, because it can't be dodged. And then get out of here before bad things happen. I don't think I'm going to get out of here without them reaching me, so I'll attempt to confuse them. Yep, slow them down. Honestly, Mephitic Cloud, it's an offensive spell and a defensive spell and an AoE spell, and it's low MP cost and or easy castability, all in one package. Just get out of here. That thing is not confused and it has a halberd. Alright, 2 takedowns. I'm pretty close to just... Oh, there's the food. I was gonna just, you know, eat a ration or something so as not to be caught with my pants down soon, but... Alright, we'll turn off stealth now. Go back to dodging. Flame Tongue I will take. It's a absolutely solid replacement for a guy who's got fire training at least to Mephitic Cloud. Oh, sorry, not Mephitic Cloud, to Magic Dart at short ranges. And for the vast majority of enemies who are not fire resistant or immune in any way, the damage ratio is just better. Obviously, I'll keep using Magic Dart because of its range advantage, but it's good to have my plan B be better. Boom, boom. I'm not fucking around. We're gonna go straight to high duty fire. Flame tongue, kill him. Ooh, it's got a multi-zapped wand here. Only wand I've got so far. To tempt it, disintegration. Hang on to that. Could be useful for a single burst of damage against a single target at a time when I'm tapped out of mana, but far more likely it will end up being used to dig a hole somewhere to get through a wall. More than anything else, I think this is what I love about the wizard is the amount of options and utility I have is so high just with the starting kit. And ultimately, let's recall, the whole point of picking a race class is to get you through the early game more than any, well, is to determine how you wish to approach the game. Let's try this again. The most dangerous part of the game is the early phase where whatever your plan is has not yet come together. Whatever build you're on is still item dependent, or is still trying to acquire its running parts, and at the very least get experience enough to run. Draining and protection. Hang on to both those. By the mid to late game, for example, the concept of a cursed weapon is just a joke. It's like, who cares? Unless it's gonna curse itself every time I wear it. I have to remove curses to remove the curse off of anything relevant. Early game, you don't even know what a remove curse scroll looks like. Get away, burn the lot of them. They clustered up. I have to take my shot. The only weapon I would truly prefer right now to my protection dagger is a venom dagger. Even well, I guess a quick blade, obviously, I would not turn my nose up at. But, yeah. Set up a pit of fire, a fire walk, kills it. But yeah, I have so many utility spells that help me deal with various kinds of enemies and various situations. Throw flame. I could go either way about that. In theory, it replaces magic dart. In practice, flame tongue has at least similar damage capacity. Oh no, the cap is a lot higher on the. I plan to use fireball as my throw flame, so I'm gonna hold off on it for now. Let's turn flame tongue to F, just where I'm used to it being. There was a vampire here, so we'll just do this, and then this. Engulfing something. Got it. Ration up. And try a new pair of gloves. Yay, +1 armor. Ah, shit. He's immune to fire, so magic dart, but yeah. Kill, kill. Okay, blink. And then we fire at him. Scroll of Requirements is always a nice thing to see in a store. While we're at it, let's make sure I identify Amnesia. Pick up an extra Identify Scroll. Cursed jewelry. Magic mapping, why not? Summoning. Okay, I'd be short. That's fine. So Scroll of Summoning, I don't know what it looks like. Oh, there. I see. I bought the triplicate instead of buying a single. That's why I ran out of money. No matter. This is the dagger I want to buff, yeah? So I'll just buff the crap out of it. Curse the weapon on, doesn't matter. This is going to be enchant armor or recharge wand. I don't really value any of my armors enough to want that, so let's recharge the wand. It doesn't recharge, so we know what it is now. And immolation. Okay, excellent. Otherwise, spell-wise, we're not really working towards anything in particular. I could pick up Throw Flame. Is it in the Book of Wizardry or any of my other? No? Okay. Don't let them reach the wand. I want the wand. In a narrow hall like that, they're gonna melee each other with Mephitic Cloud active. Single lick of flame. Kill everything. Kill everything. There's apparently money on my current square, so let's go for it. And the wand. Then we'll try out the wands I just picked up. Okay. Try out the wands again. Heal wounds! Holy crap, that's lucky. And teleportation. Whoa, these are two of the most valuable wands in the game. It's pretty early to find both of them, so I will take that, obviously. Again, power of my opening toolkit is that it gave me the ability to reverse their chase by just dropping that zone of fire. And all without having to branch out heavily from my core build. What else can I drop? Am I carrying armors I don't need? No. I don't need the darts anymore. Drop all except one, just to pop something that's chasing me. I have a lot of ID scrolls, so let's try out some of these rings, and of course the amulet. Resist corrosion is nice. ID, hunger, ID. Poison resistance is obviously a good choice here. I don't even need to check the last one to know that early on I'll be quite happy to resist poison. Alrighty, we are getting pretty close to where the lair should be. Any minute now I would expect that floor. I will take Stone Arrow, if for no other reason than because it provides me a nice tier 3 damage spell, like Secundrun's Mystic Blast equivalent. Also, it opens my door, gives me a doorway drug to train Earth for digging. I need to ditch some of the weight that I have right now, so we'll ditch all this stuff. Like, here would be a good spot to use the stone shard, I suppose. Stone arrow. Assuming I have reasonable power behind it. Do I have reasonable power behind it? Oh yeah, 5 out of 6. Oh, am I hungerless? On everything that isn't a fireball. Nice. once I get to 8 on spellcasting, I'm just going to turn that back off again and turn on fighting instead as my 4th skill. God, I'm learning way too many skills. Though to be fair, if you look at aptitudes, they're all positive and some of them are even +2, so there's that. Alright, come on. Show me what you got. I need to go full out for broke on this troll right now. Otherwise it could very well reach and kill me. They're sufficiently fast too that you can't just blink away from them and expect to get away. Let's try some of the potions out. Well, that's unsurprising. Drop the amnesia scrolls. They're for later. Drop a bunch of flesh. This idea potion. Now that I know what the cure mutation looks like, I can try the rest of them with impunity. Alright, we're all set. I'll take my chances. What is it? Slimeholio. The good news is, I do have resist corrosion. And with good fire usage, I just controlled that space very efficiently. They all got torched horribly on their way out. And, oh, I have teleport, so worst case scenario, I can survive it. Oh, okay, it's just food. Oh, that's not the lair. Where is the lair? Okay, gotcha. Stone arrow is exactly the appropriate level of damage there. We're gonna drop all the rotting flesh, and that should, yep, ease my burden. And then we'll just do one of these to hopefully smooth out the doorway to the lair. Get in, poke, and here we'll create a stash of stuff. So all the royal jellies, all the small foods, well, all except one. We'll keep chocos. Most of my rations probably. We'll keep one of the royal jellies with us, just so that we have it for restoration if necessary. Drop potions of blood. Frankly, I'm not sure why I'm carrying them. I don't need the drain dagger anymore, and I've kind of decided not to. Well, I'll keep a ranged poke just in case, but I probably will end up throwing it away before the game's over. I need the last ring. Protection from cold. Okay, so that's a swap slot. I have no desire to keep sustenance on. And there we go. That's my successful making it down to the lair. From this I conclude it's not a case that I've become bad at the game. I mean, I have, but not like bad, just not as good. Rather, this is definitely a case of trying new builds and sucking at them and falling back on what I know and doing well. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.